Hey everybody, it's Mr. H coming to you from the office yet again. Maybe at some point I'll have a nicer background. I wanted to put together a tutorial for everybody just to kind of go over how to use It's Learning. This isn't going to be an extensive tutorial because there are plenty of them already made. You can actually go on YouTube and look up tutorials for It's Learning, and the company itself has a YouTube channel with tons of helpful videos. Also, you should be expecting one from our media specialist as well, but I at least wanted to give you something to kind of show you the layout of our course and give you some idea of where different items are located. So you'll notice here that I've clicked the home button for It's Learning, and when you do that you'll see all of your courses. How many courses you have, that'll depend on how many you're enrolled in. Notice that you have a little star in the top corner of your course, and basically if you don't star it, it gets put down in the bottom under other courses, and if you do star it, it puts it towards the top, and you can drag and drop these however you want to organize them. So I would organize with your classes first. You could do it in like order of block, you could do it in order of day, however you want to do that, that's up to you. And you go into the course just by double clicking it. If you're on like a tablet, you should just be able to click it, or your phone, you should just be able to click it. You are immediately brought to your overview page, and I want to be clear, this is one of my like sandbox courses where I'm building different things, so this is not a final product, but yours should look very similar to this. So you come in on the overview page, and I'm going to go and show you student view. And you will notice you have plans at the top. You have announcements. That's something Ms. Livingston put in this course. A Zoom meeting link that I put in this course whenever we were having a Zoom meeting. You'll have tasks up here, which are different things I may have assigned for you to do. Events, if I put anything in our calendar. And then there's what we call the sticky note over here. And basically, your announcements will change. Your plans, which is what your assignments are, will change. Your tasks might change. The calendar is obviously going to change as we go through the course. But the sticky note does not change. So I can put stuff here that I always want you to be able to get to on your overview page. Currently, it's got my email in case you need it. It has the Galileo password. It has USA Test Prep's question of the day and vocab of the day, which is what you will be doing for your warm-ups. This is just one way to get to it. I'll give you some other links as well. And if you scroll on down, we'll be using Delta Math, and you see that I've got a link to that. Over time, I'm sure I'll add more, but for now, that's what's there. So, if you stay on track with your course, most of what you need should be on this overview page, because your plans here that show up on top is going to give you all the stuff that is assigned in the order that it's assigned. The problem is, if you go past a due date, it's no longer going to show it to you here. I'm going to say that again. If you go past the due date for an assignment, it's no longer going to put it on your overview page. Your overview page is meant to be like, just kind of like your landing spot to check in on what's happening right now. It's a snapshot of what your responsibilities are right now. And it assumes that you've been keeping up with the course. So if you get behind on something, that's when you're going to have to start digging into other parts of It's Learning. Over here in plans, for your teachers, that means their lesson plans. For you, that means your lesson plans. You are literally going to be able to go into the lesson plan that the teacher creates for you and do your assignments in the order that they show up. So notice on the overview page here, it has Welcome to Digital Learning and Getting Started with Delta Math. Show more. There's some other items that have been assigned to, and it just has them going in order. Well, all that information is over here in plans also. So like right here, Welcome to Digital Learning. You can click the drop down. And these are the same two assignments that were showing up on the first page, but you can get to it right here. You can scroll on down and you have a warm-ups tab. You can scroll on down tutorials, which is where you'll find this video that I'm making now. Keep on scrolling, unit 1, unit whatever. I want to be clear, your teachers are going to arrange this however they want to. Personally, you're going to see different units based off the 6 units in algebra that we have. and you'll likely see this stay this way. Welcome to Digital Learning, and I'll continue to put information in there just related to online learning. Warm-ups, because you have warm-ups due each week, I'm just going to keep them all in one place instead of trying to put them in the different units. And then tutorials, just showing you like how to go through different things. There's going to be a tutorial for like how to do your warm-ups as well, and anything else that comes up along the way. With tutorials, I'm probably going to wind up putting like a frequently asked question page too, just to give you like a resource to go and check if you have a question that a lot of other people have too. And last but not least, you can go over to resources here, and it just shows you anything and everything that has been added to this course. Not super reliable as far as finding what assignment is assigned right now, because it's going to give you everything that's in the course. But if you needed to find a certain thing that you missed, you could sift through this. And, I'm going to do my best to keep it organized, and I'm sure the rest of your teachers will as well. But as you can see, it has the tendency to get really messy. And up at the top next to courses, there's also groups you can join. So like if you're part of a club or something, you may have groups on here for that. Your calendar's up here. There's a library with different resources. And for you, though, as a student, follow-up and reports, you'll actually have access to grades and things like that once it gets going. And participants, I'm not sure. Let me rephrase that. I don't think there's any restriction on you. So when you go to participants, it should show you the other people that are in your class as well. And you can go over here to more, and it's just other information that I might add. So like here's an internet link page that I could add stuff to. Properties just gives you information about the course. But again, most of your time is going to be spent on overview, plans, and resources, primarily on these first two, overview and plans. Hope this gives you an idea of where you can find your assignments. At the end of the day, a lot of this is just going to be you staying on top of it so that your assignments show up right here when they're supposed to. And if you get behind, it's going to be a matter of you going over to plans and navigating down to whatever you're missing. The dates will be there. You just got to go through and check the dates and go in order. So like if you're absent or something, say, all right, I was absent on this day. Well, let's go look and see what's missing. And I realize we're in online learning mode right now, but even when we go back to class, you'll still be using this platform. So it's important that you get to know it. And if you have any questions or concerns, just let me know. Take care.